Every October and every April, it's kind of when things start turning a page. Last April, I was at that stage, at the season's change, that it made sense to me to get out of this routine that I've been stuck in. You know, if you sit back for long enough, time will just go, right? And if you're not making things happen and prioritizing things that are important to you, you're gonna be 50 years old before you know it. No hate on any 50-year-old out there, but that's just how it is, right? It's, you know, what's gonna be that first domino for you? For me, it's the seasons change, right? A lot of monumental periods of my life happen at seasons change. There's this switch in me that just gets flipped on where, you know, I want to take on something new. I want to take on a new hobby. You know, I want to find that drive, that passion. And honestly, come October is kind of when that switch turns off again. And I don't know if it's because I'm in the Northeast and because things get colder and it's just easier to stay inside and do what's comfortable. This year is the year that things change. And it all starts with the marathon. For me, the marathon is more than just a race. It's something that I can dedicate my time and effort into each and every day. It's something new. I've never competed before. There's this competitive drive in us that we kind of lose as we grow up. We worry about these things because, you know, we want to make sure things are steady. For me, I need to take action on those, right? If I didn't sign up for this race, I would be doing the same thing over and over. And before you know it, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years will have gone by. And what do I have to show for it, right? Is that truly living? And so for me, that's my race, right? The October race. I've put in a lot of time and energy into preparing for this race, and I'm excited. What comes after the marathon, to be determined. Today, I have the day off. You'll see Winnie's here with me, and it's her birthday. So I took the day off because I'm a good dog dad, let's be honest. We're throwing her a surprise party. Don't tell her that. And yeah, I'm gonna get a little run in. Yeah, show you guys a little bit more about my staple breakfast. I have it sorted out in MyFitnessPal. It's something I eat every single morning. Tell you a little bit more about that. Later on, we'll hit the gym. Depending on how many people are there, you might get a glimpse into some of my gym routine. Going down to New Hampshire later, we're gonna connect Winnie up with her best friend, Sully. So, thanks for watching. Follow along. Yeah, let's have a day. As promised, the staple breakfast. So, as you can see, 4 eggs, 2 chicken sausages, 2 pieces of sourdough, and a protein shake. 1 scoop whey protein. All in all, together, this is around, with the protein shake, 650 calories. Now, I say the calorie part because in last video, I talked a little bit about how I've been in a cut for the past 4 to 5 months, which again, it's unfortunate. We're really trying to step it up. This gets you right around 40 grams of protein. You get a lot of carbs and it tastes really good, and I can make it now in probably less than 10 minutes. As you can see, we just went on a run and I got a blueberry Danish from a spot called Deli & Co. right in my town. So I don't normally stop and get a sweet treat like that, but today was different. It was Winnie's birthday. I'm living vicariously through her, and I decided I deserved a blueberry Danish. Let's eat this and we'll hit the gym. I've been talking so much about this freaking race in October. I have yet to show anyone the data. I want to pop over to my Garmin Connect real quick and kind of run through a little bit of my runs since April up to this date and kind of show you the progression that I started making, as long as some comparisons around heart rates and things like that, things that to look out for. So we'll start here. I have the Garmin Connect app on my PC open, and we'll start here. So starting out, there's a few runs in 2024, about 5 of them. We'll ignore those because those are just NA. Starting April 9th, 2025, that's when I started running. And this is right around the time when I was approached with the idea of running in the main marathon. All of April, which really consists of 4 runs, anywhere from 1 up to 3 miles. Now, you'll look at the paces and my heart rate. Keep that in mind as we go up. All right, moving into May, this is where things really started to ramp up, so to speak. Now, not necessarily the distance, but the volume of running. I was running multiple days a week for anywhere from 1.7 miles all the way up to 6.25 miles. Going over to June, this is where things took a turn for me. This is right around the time I faced a knee injury. I think I had an IT band issue. I did go to PT for it actually last year, and it started to hurt again. So really what would happen is after my long runs, I would get home, everything would be fine, and then about an hour later, I could barely walk. My knee was so tight. Moving into July, my goal heart rate in the marathon, I honestly don't know how close to my lactate threshold I should really be versus, should I not even worry about it? Should I just go off of what my body feels? As we go up, August, highest month so far with a 20-mile long run last Saturday. Averaging 151 heart rate, 849 pace, significantly better than my performance in April. Ever since I did switch to the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4s, knee pain gone. That's a really good thing. Before we head out of here, let's take a look at some performance stats. Funny enough, my race predictor before my 10K in August was 44 minutes for my 10K. I went out in that 10K with everything I had. I'm so excited to kind of see these. My bold goal for the marathon is sub 4 hours, which it still is. Everyone says when you're doing your first marathon, the goal is to complete it. Don't set a time. I don't know. I want to set that time. I want to challenge myself. Right now, VO2 max is 55. I don't know how accurate that is. That's that if you care. Those are some stats. Let's go over and hit the gym.
Sitting in the basement apartment I rented with you, remembering the holiday party we had with the crew. Romeo was roaming the garden. Saturday was spent in a parking lot. Gave it all we got. It was so with you. Following the leader down 8th Street to get what we can. Crawl up the walls, make a few calls to the man. Promising the
Empty gym, nothing better. I guess that's the pro of having a weekday off. Literally no one in the gym. I was able to actually pull out the camera. I didn't get to film every single set because who wants to watch me do every single set? But I got you through some of the main work, right? I mean, shit. The run's done. Now all that's left is throwing my puppy a surprise party. I'll cut to our little puppy surprise party and probably wrap the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for listening, hearing me talk about nonsense for so long this video. It's gonna be a good rest of the weekend and excited to see what's to come.
Winnie. Hi, pretty girl.